Welcome back to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba, your host. Okay. We've got Doug Mitchell, President, Ogletree Financial, with us right now. Doug, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks, Michael.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, great to be here.
You've got 22 years in the industry. Before we get into how you separate yourself from everybody else out there in your massive multi-trillion-dollar industry sector, give us some background on you, and then I want to dive into some of the talking points that we've had to talk about for today.
Sure. So, back in the 90s, I graduated college. I had a finance degree. Banker was in my future. I just knew that that's what I wanted to be. And the job market wasn't that great in the 90s, and so I bumped into a college friend of mine, and his dad was an insurance recruiter, and next thing I know, I'm going to work for a life insurance company, and spent 5 or 6 years with a career company that I could sell one product for, and did well there, learned the business, and then moved on to a bigger company you probably know, New York Life, and spent some time there where I really learned more about what this industry is all about, and the different companies that are available and the products that are available, and decided that in order to do this right, we need to be able to offer all of these companies to our clients to make sure we're doing the best job for them. So that's kind of how I started. In 03, I think it was, we started Ogletree Financial, and we started not only working for our clients, but we also started growing an agency. And now at this time, we probably have over 1,000 agents that are contracted to do business with us here at Ogletree. So it's been a pretty good ride so far.
Okay, let's talk about the importance of using an independent life insurance brokerage for advising one through life insurance purchase processes.
Yeah, so buying life insurance sounds pretty easy, but as a consumer, how do you actually know what policy is right? It's important for us to protect our family and our finances. And in many cases, these policies that we purchase, we're going to be paying premiums on. We're going to be owning these policies for decades. 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And so it's good to know up front, what the best options are for you. And, if you go it alone, you're not getting that advice that you need. And so as a life insurance brokerage, we don't just work for one life insurance company. We work for our clients, and we represent over 40 of the top life insurance companies that are available to consumers out there today. And we do this because we want to be able to provide the best policy with the best rates and the best company to our clients. And we don't charge a fee for that. And I'll give you an example. We have clients that come to us every day. They may have a health condition. They may have high blood pressure, diabetes, maybe prostate cancer, that they've had a heart attack or a stroke. And some companies out there will just flat out decline them. Some will make them pay a higher premium for that policy. But there's some companies that might be okay with that situation. And it's hard for the customer to know what companies those are. We've actually got a direct line to the underwriters at all these companies. So when we have a client that comes to us and they've had some of these things happen to them, we know who to talk to and who's going to step up to the plate and play with us. So that's important.
How does someone know the best options for, say, life insurance or the other types of riders that you're talking about?
Well, it's hard to know what the best type of policy is unless you actually talk to an agent, because there's thousands of products out there.
Right. It's confusing for the normal man.
Absolutely. And we have clients that come to us daily and they don't even know how much life insurance they need. With a fact-finding process, we can help them determine exactly how much they need, based on what their financial picture looks like. I see a big misconception out there. The rule of thumb that people see in a lot of financial journals and financial shows is you need 6 to 10 times your income in life insurance. And that may or may not be the case. You know, depending on what their financial picture looks like, they may need more, they may not need that much. So with a good fact-finding process, we can help them determine exactly how much they need, but at the same time, what kind they need. You know, term life insurance is the most common insurance product that we see today, and it's also the least expensive. So that's what people want to buy, you know. The issue is you got 10 to 30 years of life insurance coverage that those policies will cover. And that may be great for some folks. Some people may need it longer than 30 years. So, you know, we've also got permanent plans out there, plans that are going to last longer than 30 years.
Doug, let me jump in here. We got about a minute and a half left. I wanted to get into the accelerated benefits and also leave time for index universal life insurance.
Yeah, okay. So accelerated benefits, you know, this is something that as we've seen here in the last 10 years or so. We like to ask our clients, do they have the old type of life insurance or the new type of life insurance? They look at us like, what are you talking about? Well, these newer type of life insurance policies today, you don't have to die for your family to receive a check. You know, these policies also, they cover you in the event of a critical event, such as a heart attack, a cancer, a stroke, brain tumors, burns, coronary bypasses. So if you have a major event, you can accelerate the policy, and in some cases it's up to 95% of the death benefit. So just imagine having $1 million policy and you have a major event, how much money you can get out of that. So that's really huge today, but we see changes all the time. But accelerated benefits are a big part of our business.
Doug, we've got to close it for here. We're up against a hard break, but I want to thank you for being on our show. We'll have you back. We'll talk more about it later, okay?
Okay, great, Michael. Thanks.
You're welcome. Doug Mitchell, President, Ogletree Financial, Insurance Quotes 2, the number 2, day.com. You've been listening to CEO Money with Michael Yorba and Ed Baxter. This segment brought to you by Tycon Partners.